Today we'll try to explore one more new topic. So, and recently I got one post comment. So, could you please create a video to send an email along with this error message? So, when you got a error. So, basically, what the thing is first step. So, when you get some errors, so we need to identify that errors and send the mail. I mean, with that, if you want add that screenshot, it's fine. Or else, if you want just pass only the message of that error, so you can pass it. So for that, first of all, you can take whatever the activities. For example, I'm taking the click activity here. So I'm just drag and drop. So after this, I will just try to click here. So just for the temporary purpose. Okay. So now when I run this one, so the screen is visible. I mean, screen is enabled. Now when I run this, so it's not get any errors. So directly it will get click unclosed. So now what I will do now, so I will just close this one. So now it will give that error. So we'll check this error. So by defaultly, when activity is fail, for example, now it is going to fail. Before failing, it will wait for the minimum 30 seconds. So if it is found within that 30 seconds, it won't give any errors. It will just click and move. If it is not found, then I mean within the 30 seconds, it will throw that error. So that error we need to capture into the some variables, whatever it may be. If you want to capture that into the variables, or you can directly pass to this send via mails. So now just wait for a couple of seconds. It will throw that error. It's throw that error. So it's saying some so and so click button could not find UI element. So some error got through. So let me stop this. So to avoid these kind of errors, so we are using the try catching. So I'm just try catching here. You can pass like this way or just right click here and you can use this surrounded with try catching. So as of now, I'm going with normal method. So let me put this in sequence. So whatever the try is, it will just try that. So whether it fail or success, it will just try hit the first time. So if you got any errors, so downside we can see this catches. So once you click on this here, add new catch. So you can see multiple drop downs are there. So if you want, you can browse some other exceptions are there like business exceptions, or if you want to create your own exceptions, you can go with that. So as of now, I'm moving with the system.exceptions. Okay. After this, what you want to, so you want to capture that error, na? So take one as an activity, okay, and create one variable. So error of the error its own case, okay. I will create error message. I created one variable. After this, here just type exception dot message. So it will just capture this message of what you get exception now that it will capture. After that, I want to see this display in message box. So let me take message box. Later we'll try to update the same data into the mail. So here I'm checking this error message. Okay, let me run. So what it will give this output. So it will try for just wait for the 30 seconds and later it will throw that error. So once it throw that error, it moves to the catches. So whatever the error, for example, if you know some known errors, so if you get this error, you need to click some so and so and retype the same activity from there. So if you want to do that, that is the one method. As of now, if you get any error, just go to this exception block and move it. So just we have to wait for 30 seconds. Okay, now it's gone. So it occurred that error. So it captured that error. So you can see this error message. So if you see here, bunch of data, it's thrown this. But actually, we don't want the enter this data. So this data is not required. So I need only till this one. At that time, what we need to know. So you need to use split of error message. So what is the split? Here this one of 0. So now it's saying that could not found UI element corresponding to this selector. Got this error. So for example, if you want to take here, then we need to take as per that. Now here we have one more option, exception dot source. So when I hit enter, it's saying that UiPath dot UI automation activities. but it's not give this where got error occurred. So actually the error occurred at click on button na, so but it's not giving that message. So for that what we want to do now, so we need to give one more method. So let me show that method. So use invoke method, invoke workflow. Okay. After that, so select that sequence. So which sequence you want now, you can select that particular sequence. So here my sequence name is new sequence. So I'm taken. After that, I open workflow. Here I created this one. So now if I run this, we can see this output, how it will get output. We can see that. So again, it will wait for the 30 seconds. So now we'll see how we can get that source. I mean, where exactly occurred error. So error has been occurred. So now just out of this sequence, so it's going to the catch block, and now we can see this error source. So right now we can see this click on button. So where it is got occurred, click on button. If you want, you can rename that. So same name will appears here. So it's got occurred on the click on button. So now all the things has done. On one more thing is missed. I will show you. So right now this error occurred here. For example, if you say I have lot of buttons, when you say I have 10 sequence around 20 sequence, in the sequence I use this click on button many times. Now I want the exact sequence. So where it got the exact sequence and exact activity. So for that, what we need to do now? So we need to declare arguments. So let me pass this here out argument, out sequence. Okay, here I will make it as out. You can select in or out. It's maybe it is anything is fine. Okay, here what we need to know. So we need to declare one assign variable. So let me take that assign variable, and here you can mention out sequence name, and you can mention your sequence name. So here my sequence name is sequence name, new sequence. Okay, this is done. After I'm going to try catchy, and I have the arguments here now. So let me open that invoke flow. Here I have this. So this one I'm storing into another variable, sequence name. Okay, this got saved. Now let me go to this variable and I will make this as, okay, I will change this one to main sequence. So let me change this to main sequence. This error catch also I will make as main sequence. So now all things has done. So at the outside, what I will do, I will just display the message box here. Later, I will send that data to the mail. So let me declare it here. Exception dot message plus error occurred at plus exception dot source plus error occurred at sequence. So this one you can make it as error occurred at activity, and this is error at a sequence. So let me make it as plus sequence name. So let me run this and we can see the output how it works. See this output. So error occurred at activity. So it's occurred on click on button, and this is thing. And after you can see this error occurred at sequence. So the sequence name it's not giving. So I added mail all the things and you can see the sequence. So mail everything I added here. But one thing I changed. So previous we are getting augment from this sequence now. So when you get some error on the sequence, so it's not passing that augment. So that's why I declared one variable in the try catching. So this is a sequence one. For example, you may get doubt. So if you have some multiple sequence, for example, So I have one sequence and just assume that I have the another sequence. Then declare this again the downside here and make a name of this new sequence one. For example, if you get error in this sequence, then it will directly go to try catching. If you get any error at another sequence, from there it will directly go to this try catching. Then we got that sequence name. Okay, now let me run this and we can see this how it will works and how the mail part is sent to the mails to the specific persons. If you want to add the specific persons, it will reach out that. So let it run. Mail part, if you want, you can add this HTML as well. So as of now, I take a normal code with VBN new line. So this is just text what I updated here. So we need to wait for a couple of seconds. Then it will throw that error. Later we'll see that how the output in the mail part. So it's completed. Now we'll go to this mail part. So we have to wait. Okay, you got this. Now, if you open this, so you're saying hi team. So error occurred. So please find the below mention. So error activity name. So it's got error occurred on click on button. So this is things, and we can see this error occurred at sequence. So where it got is errored. So this error occurred at sequence. And what's the error message? So this is the error message. Could not find the UI element. So these things, and later we can regards this automation and note if you want you can add this one. So if you want get in good some higher structure, so you can go with the HTML code. You can see the very high structure. So this is a way how we can capture that particular errors and send mail via to the customers. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.